Say wait. Humorist, author, and lecturer Mark Twain, according to brainyquote.com, gave a twist on a quote that says, "The lack of money is the root of all evil." I'm Thiem. I'm an avid reader, I'm a librarian, and I am a Mark Twain fan. So I want to share some things with you about the life of Mark Twain. According to the official website of Mark Twain, he was born Samuel Langhorne Clemens on November 30th, 1835, in a little town called Florida, Missouri. In the year 1839, he and his family moved to Hannibal, Missouri, which is a little bustling town along the Mississippi River, and it is here where he got the ideas from his childhood and from the scenery for a lot of his books. At the year 12, his father passed away, so when he was 13 years old, he quit school to become a printer's apprentice, and that's where he found his love of words. According to Mark Twain himself, a pictorial biography by Milton Meltzer, his adult life consisted of his wife named Olivia Langdon, who he married in 1870. They had 4 children together. One of them died in infancy. 2 of his daughters died in their 20s. And his one daughter, Clara, lived until she was 88 years old. Clara has 1 daughter, but her daughter had no children, so there are no direct descendants of Mark Twain. Mark Twain was known for his literature. From 1867 till 1909, he had nearly 30 books published. He wrote fiction, nonfiction, short stories, articles. One of his best-known stories was The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. And in the 1974 version of that book, I saw an explanatory, as he began the book, trying to explain why he used all the dialect that he did. And his explanation was, "I made this explanation for the reason that without it, many readers would suppose that all these characters were trying to talk alike and not succeeding." 4 of Mark Twain's books were published posthumously. He was also very well known for his lecture tours. Between 1856 and 1909, he did hundreds of lectures. Some of these were just for entertainment, some were to promote his books, but sadly, later in life, he had made so many bad investments trying to make it rich that he was in extreme debt. So he did a lot of these lecture tours just to get money to try to offset these debts. In Mark Twain's later years, his wife Olivia died on June 5th, 1904. His daughter Clara had gotten married and moved to Europe, and that only left his daughter Jean. And Jean had been diagnosed with epilepsy when she was 15 years old. So it was decided that she would go live with him and be his housekeeper, his secretary, and his caregiver. But on the morning of Christmas Eve in 1909, she was found in the bathtub dead. She had had an epileptic seizure, ended up drowning. And Mark Twain was so destitute. According to Mark Twain's America, which is a video about Mark Twain's wife, they shared the quote, "My pen has gone dry and the ink is out of reach." So sadly, the world lost a wonderful author, humorist, lecturer when he died on April 21st, 1909 in Reading, Connecticut. So now that I've shared with you a lot of the highlights of his life, I'll share one last quote from brainyquote.com. Mark Twain said, "Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first." Thank you.
Thank you.